Right, let's get the Witcher back on the go. Managed to bloody do this. Okay, shut up, okay. Okay. Microphone. The microphone seems a bit. Testing microphone 1 2. Seems a bit off. Oh well. Sure, it's gonna be fine. Anyways, let's find the window. Okay, we can start. Right.
I see you got it.
We were doing the boss battle. Last stream was a drunk stream, basically. We still engaged the boss. We were in a fantasy world with the main lady antagonist. We escaped. We lured the vampire to the lady, who was his lover. But oh my god. I remember this fight, and I didn't even get reliably past the first phase. So, how I'm gonna do it, I got no clue. I'm also gonna need some time to adapt again to the commands here. Last DLC battle had like 3 or 4 phases. And this guy won't be different. Oh shoot, and I totally forgot it again. Like in last battle, I didn't check if my gear was actually set up right. I should be checking that. If my gear is actually up to par here. 90%? 80%? Oh, God. I might actually load up the game then and do a full repair. I keep forgetting that. Well, we may as well get some practice first. Get some practice first, I said. Oh, great. This guy. Can I dodge this guy? I don't think so. No, forget about it, man. I need to get used to these commands again. I stun it. Okay, so yeah, 3. This is checkpoint, eh? 346. Air 348. Let's try that one and see if I can repair my gear still. I hope I can. Keep forgetting that. Well, maybe I think the sword we're using is the best one. It's a checkpoint, so I sincerely doubt. I think we have to go back to another save. Why is this game hanging? Oh, yeah, well.
Nice place.
We've seen this.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I may. Yet.
So yeah.
The ribbon.
The ribbon and then she... Oh, really now? I do have to go back then. Oh, great. Can I please repair the gear? I remember on the last boss fight on the DLC, we were actually engaging the boss for 2 hours on end with swords that were like 60% durability, meaning we did like 40% damage less than we should. And then I was like, derp! Let's not make the same mistake here.
Will-o'-the-wisp. I think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not.
Okie doke, so let's do a full repair of the gear. And I don't know about... I don't think we got any better stuff than this. Wait a minute. Ah, there we are. Amateur repair kit, E to use. Okay. So, let's repair this one. Also, I don't think we're gonna need crossbows for this job. Okay. Right.
Trusted.
Also, very important, something I also always forget, the alchemy. I should be using I think there was one potion you could really use well against bosses, but which one was that again? Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight. Yeah, but that's 70 toxicity. Whenever a single hit drains more than a third of vitality, a Ken shield is activated which protects against. That's really powerful. And it's like 30 minutes. I think I might use that if we don't... it's 70 though, we wouldn't be able to get anything else. Critical hit chance. Each... yeah, take damage. I will take damage. Well, we could try that one. The problem is it's 70 bloody toxicity. So much. Still, I think that one is worth it. Because yeah, any hit from this boss will be more than a third of my vitality. And it might actually protect me from his bat attack that he does in the second stage of the fight. I'm glad that I'm not drunk like in last stream. At least I'm thinking it through now before engaging this guy. But okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, build. We got these, I could maybe take a different one over here also. Yeah, and maybe even consider... Maybe even consider... yeah. I should be... maybe in the first phase I should be using the Igni sign. So wait a minute. Am I reading this right that you can actually... Wait, what? That was not my intent. There. Yeah, but how much armor does it actually weaken? It cannot be 75%, right? I don't know how it exactly works. What we could try it in the first phase is dodge him. Dodge him and fire. Dodge fire, dodge fire. And we might actually be able to combine that with the stamina regeneration potions. But still, in a long fight like that, I think I need to use a 70 toxicity potion. Well, fine. And what about that adrenaline rush is also not very good for this fight. Each blow dealt by a weapon in melee combat increases attack. Okay, I might take that one. Ah, so this one would actually increase the Igni. Okay. Well, I'll try that one. Why not? And now let's go. Quick save it again. Let's go.
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were
Oh, we're back in the castle here.
Tabby
Oh,
would've figured you out if you
okay.
hadn't tried to get them.
We still have to go,
I do. And I regret
well,
nothing.
still, it was the closest sign, it was the closest save where we could actually repair our gear. It's really stupid that it don't allow you to do that. Don't tell me I could actually... Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot, am I? I think I could have saved it before we started the fight. Ow.
It was a secret passage.
Hide.
She.
I am not going to do all that again. Oh,
See,
we could have quick saved it right before the fight. I think I'm a derp. I keep thinking that you cannot quick save. I might actually not.
nice plate.
Isn't
Yeah.
I may yet.
Let's see if we can quick save this.
The ribbon.
Yeah. She vanishes back. No, we cannot quick save it now. Interesting. Okay, so now the oh, come on! Damn it! This guy, I'm really gonna have to get used to him again. Jesus H. Christ! That hardly damages him! Whoa! Nope. Did I get it? Okay, I did get him. Well, this might be a lot safer to do. Ah! God damn you. Nope. Oh, God. Man. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Maybe I should do it like I did it before, just use the parry, because yeah, the constant dodging, I don't know, maybe I just need to get better at it. Me and parrying, I suppose I could try it out. That's how we pushed him to stage 2 a couple times. But yeah, then it's likely stage 3, 4, 5, and 6 knowing the end battles.
Nice place.
isn't
Wait, what? Why didn't it autosave?
Perhaps.
Let's
Come on. Why didn't it autosave now?
the ribbon.
Normally it should be autosaving, so can I do it now? Oh, now it does work. Interesting. Okay, what is my parry key again? Jesus H. Christ. Ah, come on. Damn you. Oh, come on. My commands, how could I keep fucking this up? I'm so not used to the parry key that I'm messing up my positioning. It did work. Still wondering if the best way to deal... It does say the Igni permanently lowers his armor. So I don't think it's a bad idea. I just need practice on doing the Igni.
both of you?
is really something. Did he get me? Ah, shoot. Oh man, I'm constantly too late on this one. Damn you. Well, at least I'm getting used to the commands again. Oh man, getting distance between you and this guy just doesn't work with this teleport. Gotcha. Oh god.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
I really need to study him now. I just don't know how this works. What? What in the nine hells was that? Oh, come on. I think I might have to sprint sideways here. I don't think rolling works. It's a matter of rolling or sprinting at the right... What? Can I even sprint in combat? The problem is I keep positioning my camera wrong. I should move the camera so that I always watch him and maybe use the backwards key, but I'm not used to that. Oh my god. I just don't know it yet in this stage at what point you should be hitting them. And if you can actually get him down with the crossbow, I sincerely doubt that one also. Oh well, slow and steady. We'll get it right.
I want you to run us. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
This is D4, alright. This is a lot harder and you're distracting me. But it's okay. Come on. Oh man. God damn this guy. Yeah, I need to have full focus. Looking at chat there, basically me. We were doing so good. But yeah, looking at it, I don't think the Igni is doing all that much. I should just focus on the parrying, I think. I think I really should just focus on the parrying. Wait a minute. Yeah, never mind. I thought it was a problem there. There isn't.
I want you just for that. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
That just doesn't work. I have to parry him. Too late. Didn't take me for a Witcher fan? Man, I'm a huge Witcher fan. I'm dying. I actually played Witcher 1, then 2, then 3 live. It's all on the YouTube and all that. But yeah, this guy's kicking my ass simply because it usually takes an hour before I don't stream this a lot, and I simply unlearned the controls. I'm playing this on a keyboard, and the game is designed for controller. But I'm just not used to the way this game forces you to rotate the camera. You have to do that. And yeah, on hardest difficulty, one mistake and I'm dead.
I want you just nuts! You tricked me! Both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
Oh, shut this. Oh, come on. Oh, man. What the hell? I just don't know how to reliably trigger that counterattack. It seems like on the heavy attacks I can't do it. And the problem is if you parry a heavy attack, it seems like you get stunned to do another one. You still subscribe to me? Thanks, man. There's only I don't have a lot of maybe 500 or so, but anybody helps. Did I even take my potion here?
I want you just nuts! You tricked me! Both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
There we go. Oh, come on! It's always that attack, that charge attack. Yeah, bad idea. Bad idea. No, that just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. There we go. How to do this bloody fight, I still got no clue. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Start playing now!
I don't know how to do this. How to dodge this bad attack. I just don't. I will assume that I have to take as much distance as I can from him, and the moment he releases it, to dodge or to keep rolling. But just simply rolling just doesn't seem to cut it, so I might have to sprint this. How do I even sprint again in the combat? What key is the sprinting? I don't remember. Shoot. What key is sprinting? This is like, yeah, Z. So why didn't it work?
I want you just nuts!
Let me practice that.
Both of you!
Ah, that is how it works. Okay, so it does work. Oh, come on. See, that heavy attack just doesn't work. I might actually be able to hit him. Ah! God damn you, Tetlaf. No, I can't do that. It's just too slow. I just have to keep my eyes peeled on this stage.
Gods, start playing now!
What? I am sprinting, so what the fuck do I do to dodge that? I should be keeping my camera on the guy and sprint sideways, but oh my god, how do I even... To do this on a keyboard is just... I don't know how to reliably do this, man. The only problem is that stupid bat attack. And it does seem like it doesn't even... The potion that I'm using is not even working. It's not working, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't protect you from death. That's the problem. So I think I'm gonna switch it out here and go for the good old Swallow Antonio. I'll recompute, I guess. I don't think...
I want you just for that! You tricked me! Both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
It doesn't work, sod it.
How long you got?
No, not on this attack. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. Forget about it. Ah, it does work, so it seems. Huh. Ah, Nisha, hello. I'm still trying to figure out how to dodge his bat attack in this stage of the fight. I can't figure it out.
Gods,
damn you.
start playing now.
Ah, we did it! What the fuck? So do I hit him now? No. So wait, it's likely a trap on that he's... Is that a trap? I think I just got hit by a spike trap. So when he does that, it seems like he's building a trap on the floor. But when do I hit him in this stage then? Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Practice will actually make it right in High Profane. We're trying, while not being horribly drunk.
I want you just for that!
But what? Hey!
Didn't plan any of it.
But can I drink my... never mind. He's charging an explosion. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was kneeling on the floor there and doing something on the floor, but... What? We insta-died the moment the axe... And then he seemed to jump away? And maybe then we hit him? I don't know. So if we really go on the offensive part and not use the Ignisign again, I think it's fair that we should be changing this one again. Here. Each blow dealt by a weapon in melee increases attack power by 5% until the combat ends. Until you take damage. But yeah, it's a bonus. So it's better than nothing, right? All our items are repaired. So this is likely gonna take a while until I figure out how exactly to do this fight. This... What? I am parrying game! I just don't understand the parry. I just don't. I'm likely just pressing the key too late all the time. When I started to learn the parrying, I was always too early. No. just didn't press the key right or something. That was just dumb. Dying on the first hit. Oh, come on.
I want you just the last. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't have any of it.
Silence.
I might actually be able to hit him after the after he takes the fire damage. Ah, now we're getting the hang of it. Now we're getting the hang of it. Parry, I mean.
Gods, start praying now.
Yup. Okay, I got that face now. That's how you do it. So he seems like to be charging something, but what? What is that? How in the night? Am I supposed to shoot him with the crossbow? Oh, shoot. I don't think I'm gonna observe him a while here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man. If he does that attack in the middle of the room, how do you dodge it? It seems like if he does that on the edge of the map and if you sprint to the other side, you can dodge it pretty easily. But if he's doing it from the middle of the map, I don't know. I've been dying like 3 or 4 times already when he does it from the middle. And I just don't see a way out. I just don't know the exact time. Do you have to do it when the bats start flying or when he... I think the path the bats takes has decided where you stand when he launches the spell, right? So I should probably start sprinting sideways. Oh man, this is just not easy.
I want you just you tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't have any of it.
Silence.
No, that is not going to work. Nope. Well, at least we're reliably doing stage 1 now. It's better than it was before, to say the least. I do wonder if I actually have to use the crossbow in this. Yep, then it works if he does it from that far away. Ah, so you can do it, but you just gotta be fast. Okay, gotcha. Oh, we're getting better. Oh, come on! That is that much area of effect? Really? Shoot. Oh, come on! That was too late, so you gotta do it when he is aiming it, not when he releases it. Damn you! I think the only way you can damage him if he's charging that attack, just do a couple. A couple, maybe? And then I do wonder if a sign would be able to knock him out of that charge. Yeah, maybe you gotta use the R there. I might try that one out. Like I say, this is just trial and error until we get it right.
I want you just the last. You tricked me. Both of you.
Any of it.
I'm getting better, Detloff. Oh, come on! That attack is just brutal. Might try the yard. Doesn't look like a bad idea.
Acknowledge naked gods. Start praying now.
No. Doesn't work. Getting him. Oh, come on. I don't know what it's doing there. Ah, shoot. Now we might be fucked. Yep. How do you dodge that if he does it from the middle of the arena? Damn it! Sprinting side. I just don't know if I can actually manage to sprint sideways with my keyboard setup. It's a separate key for the sprinting. I should be testing that one out. I think we might be able to do it. Yeah. This the top. Damn you. Stupid. Bad attack. The rest is fine.
I want you traitor! Both of you!
Didn't plan any.
Silence!
Lost your nerve?
Oh, come on, man. Oh, bad idea. Nope.
How long can you make me wait?
Oh, come on, I was just gonna fire that. Damn you. So let me test this one out. Oh, you can do it. Great.
Acknowledge naked
Oh, come on.
Start praying now.
Yeah, dodging sideways actually works. I mean, running sideways. Ah, gotcha now. Bad attack. Ah, dope. Bad idea. Dope. Oh no! The area of effect, damn you! That is so... I thought it was not that wide. That's the second time I make that mistake. Damn! Oh, I'm angry at myself. Damn it! That would have been stage 3 if it wasn't for that mistake, I bet. Damn you! At least we're reliably doing stage 2 also now. I know what to do now. But what is going to be stage 3, 4, 5, 6... I don't know how many stages there even are. Well, hope you folks are still enjoying the show. I'm giving it my best here. Without drunkenness.
Didn't plan anything.
Silence!
Oh, come on! That was it. My bad. Ah, too late on the frickin' dodging. I really need to use the camera. Oh, come on! This guy's always on top of me before I can actually get something done.
What?
Damn you. Oh, and he's fast. This fight on Death Marks is really something. Oh, come on!
Start playing now.
Where the hell is he? What? Oh. Wait, what? Ah. Where the fuck does he go? Ah! Ugh. Ah, shoot! I spun it the wrong way! Oh, stop! I pressed backwards sprinting instead of sideways. Dump! Sounds like it's allergic clock. Yeah, does it show? Well, does it sound? It sounds like I can barely breathe. Yeah. Can I say? Allergic asthma is nothing to be funny about. I got the worst case of it. Dust mite allergy. And it's sometimes removing like 40% of my lung capacity. And that's a lot. Basically, if I start heavy breathing like that, it's because my oxygen saturation is dropping from the allergy. But
I want you just the nuts.
let's come on! I was gonna say let's focus on the frickin' fight. This guy. Okay, he's kicking my ass. Ah, son of a... One mistake in this fight and you're so dead. One wrong key press and you're so dead.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
What? Oh, come on! Uh-oh. That actually works reliably from the middle. That's great. I'm gonna 3 and out. Damn you! Where did he go? Ah! Oh shoot! No! I ran in the trap, you derp! Get out! Shoot, 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 shoot. Too close. Gotta watch these tar thingamajigabobs. Ah, stage 3, folks. Wait, what? I cut off his wings? This is gonna be good. Now what? Wait, what? Wait, is he gonna flee again? Don't tell me this was it. What the... What? Oh, okay. So he's this is some pocket dimension where he's regenerating. You cannot kill a vampire unless another vampire does it, and this is why. But now what the fuck?
Do you think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Oh god. I see the point here. But this is not gonna be easy. Do these eggs regenerate? Nope. Which one was I on to? It doesn't look like they regenerate. Maybe I could just roll around constantly. This doesn't seem too hard of a fight. Just keep on rolling. Ah! Ah, shoot! This is not a... Shit. I don't even want to look what the guy is doing. I should probably rather sprint than... Ah, no, 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 no! Why do I keep forgetting my Ken? Oh, bad idea. He's constantly on my backside. Gotcha! Gotcha! Now what? Is he dead now? So now what the fuck? He has no health, so what the hell? I don't want to make a mistake here, so now what? Wait, what? Well, I'll be damned. I think we got him, folks. Who votes for doing it again? That is a really fun fight. Well, I might die on stage 2 again because I fuck it up. But I don't think... We really did this one well, didn't we? It was more struggle with the controls than... Once you know what to do, it's pretty easy. It was just more struggling with the controls than anything else. Yeah, he's regenerating already. You just can't kill a vampire. He has to do it.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Ah, well, I think I'll save the game and do the fight once more. It's a really interesting... Well, then again, we know what to do now. Sub this. Is he really gonna kill him? Yep, he is. I kind of feel sorry for the guy now. He just made him kill his mentor. Well, his pupil, rather. Ah, poor Rodriguez. I feel sorry for him. And also sorry for the... I don't know, is there any solution in this game where you do not kill the vampire? I don't think so. So yeah, sorry El Ross, you can always watch the fight in the video on demand, I guess, but I'm not gonna do it again.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
You think there is one?
Shut up.
Really now?
I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Yeah, he's right, the tailor. I went after the girl. We did that weird fantasy world. I don't know what would have happened if we had went for the alpha vampire.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
And I'm still glad I modded the bejesus out of this game. 4K faces, eyes, clothes, whatever. So what do you want to talk about, Regis? I think he doesn't feel well.
That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Wait, why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to.
I think he's a
shall begin
bit
to
pissed
pack
at
my
us.
belongings
Or
instead.
pissed at himself.
I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Ah, he's
Count on
angry with us. Well, angry. I don't know if the angry is the word. But I don't know. Did I do something wrong? Like, would it have been possible in this playthrough with rescuing the girl to actually spare the vampire? I don't know. Whatever. We chose this way.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercise.
We got
of
our
pure
swords by...
Sienna planned everything
Doing
in
that.
advance. Had we
5
not stopped
virtues.
her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Sienna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Yeah, he has a point. But yeah, that boot black.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the boot black arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier.
Ah, okay.
It took a bit more tongue loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure, let's go chat to the
All in
boot
all,
black.
why not check up on
The
that?
little kid.
We'll go together.
The enterprise.
Assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will
Dignity
first
it is
destroy
due.
crawling about the city's underbelly.
Okay.
Promise to be careful.
Yeah, maybe let's take his advice to heart and switch to something more Witcher-like. Ah, there's our boot black.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shined while we jabber?
That kid is a born
Guess
entrepreneur.
They could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
Huh? Women used to say to me that you can see the nature of a man by looking at their boots. And I waved it away as gibberish when I was young, but now I actually see the word in it.
How's business?
You do
Well
see
enough.
it.
I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Okay, fine.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beckers brought them.
Why did...
Why
Is
didn't
he
you tell us
afraid?
this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
That kid.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Good, my patience is starting to run a little thin.
I like that kid. Cynical, sarcastic bastard. Yeah, well.
Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Yeah, but let's first not ruin our, Wait. What? Hey! Not what I had in mind. What? No! Why does it keep on changing the tabs if I equip something? What? Is there any way to make it so that you actually... What? Why does it keep shifting? if I equip something. So weird. Where's your fury gods? Wait, and now it works? Okay, never mind. Like me. Iris. There. Sure. I'm not even sure if we ever visited this part of town. San Sebastian. Eau Claire Port, eh?
Quite the bosom our Duchess has, don't you think? What a specimen.
Scared the
Don't puke on my fury armor. Wait, what? Hi there, Strumpet. I'm sorry I bumped into you. Yeah, but get out of my way then.
Eau Claire can be quite dear.
Gee.
Stinky. That's always free.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth or bumming about.
I knew I thought this would be the end of the DLC when we kill the boss, but it seems like it isn't.
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk
The
live here.
Easter egg with Arya Stark? No?
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why.
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
What is your major malfunction? Why are
Decent
you...
folk you
They
mentioned.
don't harm anybody.
Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
Oh, you want a smacking? You can get one.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Yeah, watch me getting my arse kicked because I don't remember the,
Break your guns around
don't
your spine.
remember the,
Stumped my guts in fury.
well... Nope. Come on.
What? Lost your nerve?
She's a dead hurt.
Easter egg with Arya Stark. Huh, you mean in the city?
All right.
Nope.
I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
Man. Sorry for all the loading, but it's the preloading for all the 4K textures.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Oh, okay.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the Boot Black in Rue de Garl.
The Boot Black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Okay. Yeah, but will they all be here?
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
Okay.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the Bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the Bootblack. Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
Wait, so where is he then?
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
No, I think it's meaningless.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest.
Oh, wait a minute. No, the letter
This
will
man
contain the
helped
letter
me
of
a short
the name
while
of the
ago.
lost
Helped
victim,
all
so
of
it
us.
is not meaningless.
If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the Bootblack anyways. It's always muddy there.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna.
Wait, she wanted to kill her own sister?
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Oh, okay.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Yeah.
Duchess was to be
But
Detloff's
now that
last
we
victim.
know why
Sienna planned
Rihanna
from
did
the
it.
start.
Sienna did it.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions.
Yeah, we've seen
Ample
that.
proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
I think I might. I think I might.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
I don't know if it's a good idea to take him with him. With us, I mean. Nah.
So, meet up once it's over? Assuming you'd rather not
Because,
see Sienna
yeah.
again.
That's what
You
I
assumed
thought.
correctly. I shall await you at Mère la Chaise-Longue with a hot mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Mandrake brew? Okay. So, talk to Diana. Oh well. Where are we now exactly? Keep. Why not? Let's get a drink. It's not time after all. Oh wait a minute, can you even get a drink in this game? I keep forgetting that. I don't think you can actually.
Smashing work, Witcher. To take it down.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Whoa, wait, this is a brothel? Oh, now it's getting interesting.
Richard's rather handsome.
Okay, let's visit the brothel.
Vive la fête!
And we almost missed this. Gee. Hi, madame. Can I, use the services of the house? Do I have to, please you with something first? Oh, I almost
Step into
missed the
my
brothel.
parlor, my good sir. What brings you to do so? Tell me.
Let's call it business.
Ah, then. A professional journey. Nothing but work, tension, unfamiliar beds. One needs a way to relax at times. Perhaps my ghost could help you.
Oh, sure.
Wanna let loose, enjoy myself.
Of course. Talk to the girls. I'm certain they will do all in their power. And it's quite a lot, believe you me. Wonder what for?
You installed new textures because women look like prostitutes. Well, I think I might have installed the exact same thing. You mean like overly makeup and whatnot? Yeah, I think I'd done the same one. I just don't remember, man. So, hi there.
Quite the bosom, Duchess house, don't you think?
You like the most fun you could have with your clothes on.
Make sure you play the Gwent. I do not play Gwent. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at it, and I don't like minigames. I just don't. In Mass Effect, in this game, I just despise them.
You're pretty.
Get paid to say that.
I get paid to plow. Compliments I give only when the urge strikes me.
Oh, really now?
Willing to show me if your birthday suit is equally becoming?
Well, sure. But for 20? Ah, well, why not? Chat wants boobies, I bet.
Let's go somewhere secluded.
I think The Witcher has the stamina to do all three, right? It's just the same ones as ever. Oh well. Just once then. What we'll have to do, Witcher. Oh well, we've seen the bottle. I don't think there's really anything else.
No cock. It keeps going.
Time is no cock, it keeps going. Right.
Did you see, Witcher?
Wait, I was thinking that girl was doing something entirely different there. If you look at it from this angle, yeah. Whatever.
I feel safer with you.
If you buy one of the games, the prostitutes are old and ugly? I think that's a fairy tale, Nisha.
Welcome, welcome. So come.
Do you actually sell something, lady? Like I don't know. I keep thinking Witcher 1 and Witcher 2 where you had to buy the alcohol. In this game you don't. Play the Gwent up. What?
Gotta go. See you later.
The girl's being old.
Vampires attack the city.
Oh well, let's just keep on. Wait, there's a shop over there, so what? Wait, what? Butcher shop? Ah, well. I think it's high time we just end the series. Oh, wait, I should quick... Damn it, idiot. I should quick travel. Instead of climbing my way up. So, Beauclair Palace then, I guess. I do want to know, Sienna. Gwent and continue the series. Oh, man, I just don't like Gwent. I'm sorry, I know people love it. I don't. Is it allowed? I just didn't understand it when I played it and it didn't catch my interest. It really didn't. I'm not interested in card games, really. So, It shows like she's downstairs, but where? Probably somewhere over here then. Here then? Now it says above. What? Must be this way, right? Oh, there's the guard.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
yeah, I cannot tell the guard one, because then the jig is up. I don't know. I want to hear her side before accusing her of Dutch's assassination.
Want to talk to her? It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
You know.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Syanna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
I don't know, you tell me. It's probably, yeah, okay, Jesus H. Christ. If I, now I gotta do some elementary Dear Watson. It's probably 3.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she
Yeah,
ever
but
lets
can we
you
not
out.
reconcile these two? I don't know.
Will.
Yeah, ever thought to forgive her? You do seem to have the option to reconcile them. Well, sure, let's try it.
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary.
Make
You
both
played
of them
together, were
miserable.
inseparable. Henrietta would
That's-
get you into
I
trouble
don't know.
sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me. Hmm?
This entire DLC is like, oh yeah, happy fairy tale land, so to speak. So why would I make both of them miserable? It just seems like the easy way. Just why would I be doing this investigation then if it was just to let them murder each other? I think letting them murder each other is the easy way out. We did Sherlock Elementary Dear Watson on the 5th victim. I'm not gonna. Oh well. So now what do we say? Is it my last go now? Let's see what. I don't think 2 is the right option. Yeah, ask her yourself.
don't know. But you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of a Thousand Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you?
Yeah, we kind of worked for it.
With all of
You
us
want
living
everything
happily
burned?
ever after.
We're not a bloody renegade
Go,
in
Richard.
Mass Effect.
You don't give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
No. Think we did it alright to reconcile them. I don't know what happens now. She might still kill her sister now. I don't know what's gonna happen. We did the best we could to reconcile them. I don't know if all the dialogue options were correct or even had an influence.
Commander de la Tour would...
It is always
Shall we go at
debatable what is the best ending. It is really debatable. Some folks will say that A is the best ending, others will say B is the best ending, and stuff like that.
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Well, I don't know. I need to think. Do we tell him actually? We shouldn't be telling him.
Doesn't look good.
If we're trying to reconcile them.
Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of Arnica. Yeah, I hardly feel it anymore.
If we tell him here, we were trying to reconcile the sisters, so I think we shouldn't be telling him because he's going to be forced to actually tell the Duchess, ruining the plans. I think we can just start here.
All right, we can start.
Very well. But you must behave. Less like a
I think
hired
warning him
more like a man
only
deserving
has
of
an
Duchess'
effect if you don't try to reconcile them.
In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. Very well. Let us get things underway. Don your ceremonial attire.
Oh yeah, the
Then you'll
ceremonial
come with
attire.
me.
Okay.
race
Where is that
awaits.
stuff? Oh, we don't even have to do it. Okay, thank God.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had
Yeah,
clawed
that's
their
a
way
real
into the
problem. You
warehouse,
can't store
the
food or
whole
wine in
place
freshly
went
made
up in
barrels.
flames.
It's more likely to
I shall
rot.
dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
Not that much.
Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart.
Should have gotten a shave
For
also.
now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a
5,000
dozen
crowns.
barrels of Sonrial, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Yeah. So, do we talk about Sienna right now? Yeah, she will just wave us away if not, and then Sienna might actually be killed if we don't say it right now. Then again, maybe we should be waiting. I don't know. This is tough to judge. Well, I suppose we'll try it at 3 now. But how her reaction? Well, maybe we can defend her. Let's do 3.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken.
Okay, but I can still
You must
defend her
be.
now.
I have proof.
How is this gonna play out?
I do not believe it.
Summon her then. Well, she's thinking on
In a
it.
moment I shall speak to Sienna.
Ooh,
Will you
this
assist
might
me?
work.
You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial.
Yeah, I do
I
have
shall
to be
now
your
hear
advocate
what
now,
he has
don't
to
I?
say.
She's clearly guilty, that's all that matters, and let's just hang her. Yeah! Maybe not.
Bitterness consumes Sienna. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child, thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Honorrietta, dammit. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Yeah, well, she has a point.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Honorrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
Okay.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister? The day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment. It's true.
He has a point.
I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you
Has a
vanished,
point also.
I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Well, think we did it right. Yep.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Related to... Ah! You went after the vampire was a pretty good... Ah, okay. So if you don't go after Sienna, you cannot actually reconcile the two sisters. Ah, well. I don't know, I just decided to go after the sis because... Yeah, reasons once you start talking to her and learned why she actually did it, I just wanted to talk to her more, and this is the ending we got thanks to it.
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see,
Reg,
I'd
is
never
your
believe
favorite
you had
side
also
character?
forgotten
Yeah.
that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So,
I think all the Witcher friends are really well written in the books and in this game. Like the dwarf, the bard, the two sorceresses, the vampire over here. They all are so well... They're more than just pixels. You really get to know them over the games.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moonlight makes
Can't
me
wait for the
so
cyberpunk.
dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Is there a new Witcher game coming out or what? So wait, what? Put on the gloves and the what now? Ah, it's quest items, isn't it? Uh-huh. There it is. Cyberpunk is a new RPG being made by the company that made the games. Interesting. No. I'll write it down. I might actually... when does it come out? I might actually apply for a key then. Cyberpunk, eh? Nice. I'll write it down. Didn't they give me actually something to pick it with?
Succubus twins?
Oh, you gotta do the gloves also. I'm an idiot. So wait, where is those gloves then? Did I miss it? Is it that one? Oh, there we go.
I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
It's done,
You've
yeah,
got an
like
ounce of
the
refinement
Blizzard
in
company of old, right? When it's done, it's done.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Just done my other stuff. Yeah. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. How am I even... What? Where is my Where is my, What does this mask even do? And how do I unequip it? Where's the mask? What? Ah, there it is.
Damn it, where'd you go?
Huh? Where do you go?
Regis!
Regis.
Where'd you go?
Why did he leave?
Regis!
What?
Where'd you go?
Oh, so is this like the boss vampire sending mercenaries after us? How'd you kill these Brucks again? I totally forgot. I think you actually had to use the sword. Oh, come on. Oh, great. What? Oh.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas,
never mind.
We've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule. An unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first.
Wait, so Regis has to leave?
Saying, out of sight, out of mind.
I don't really know, but does this Regis come from here?
Leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming
How long
desire
has this
to have
vampire
another
been
drink.
living here? I don't remember. I never read the books, so... is he supposed to live here for centuries already, and now he has to leave? That was kind of sad, but oh well.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling
yeah, but I
finish.
know they're stuck here. But how long has he been living
Not much
here?
of a
That's what I
connoisseur.
wonder. Does he
Then it's
consider it
high
as his
time you
home in the
started your
books?
education. After all, the Corvo Bianco
His home in
vineyard
this world,
is
you
now
mean?
yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Okay.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Well, we might. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the stars after laying my bedroll at the roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Oh, so where will you go?
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
Okay. I think this is all one big ending
I
to the
so don't
DLC.
feel
I
like
don't
going
think there's
anywhere.
anything else. Ah! See?
Sit here a while longer.
But this is actually the end
So
then.
we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
The Witcher is actually looking at the camera there. Oh wait, come on! I cannot even go back to my vineyard now? Really now?
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Oh wait, so it's actually not. Okay, it's not the end. Okay. Oh, okay, let's go. I want to see that vineyard again. Now wait a minute. I cannot settle down here without my sorceress, right? What about what's her name again? Got. We can still finish. I think we've done everything in this DLC before we even came home.
Ow!
Always bump into the servants. Oh well. This is gonna be the end of the Witcher series. I just can't believe it. I've done the entire Witcher series over the past, I don't know, half year.
Some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Okay. Must be Yennefer. Right? You must be missing me. Keep on over. Boy, am I glad I actually did the Ophiri armor in the last DLC. It was so fitting to wear and to sack.
Unexpected as ever.
Ah, it is Yennefer. Aww.
And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly.
Aww.
Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
Shitty two-crown romance, eh? Oh, wait, what's next? Dandelion and... Oh. Well, okay, that's a lot of dialogue, so it seems.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The name of the orchid. A widower for half a year.
Huh. Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Aww. Well, would you like to settle down with me here then? Is there like an ending where they settle down here?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Okay.
Bring you whatever you want. You know, Feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard. Good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely?
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Category.
She wants the unicorn.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to bang on the unicorn again, eh?
Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
How did they ever end up with a unicorn, stuffed it at a taxidermist, and then get the bright idea to actually make love on top of the damn thing? I would have wanted to know that. But oh well.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet, bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten? It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
Oh, okay. What kind of stupid bird?
So, talk again later.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
It's a pheasant. Well, I know. I think it's really the end, right? I don't think you can ever.
Can we talk?
Always, with pleasure.
I don't think you can do anything else. Oh well.
So, talk again later.
Of course.
This feels so weird after hundreds of hours in the past months playing Witcher 1, then Witcher 2, all the DLC in Witcher and 3 and beyond. I think we finally come to the end. This is the last stream of Witcher 3, really. Then we can move on to some other game. I don't even remember when we started Witcher 1. I think it was somewhere in September or October last year. I've been coming back to this in the weekends, on and off, usually more drunk than sober. But this was really nice. The DLC and this game particular were really, really nice. Witcher 2 was way too short compared to Witcher 3 and the DLC. I think I actually did Witcher 2 in 2... I don't know, Witcher 2 was like as big as this DLC, I would say. Well, that's maybe an exaggeration, but did the Witcher 1 gift inspire the whole thing? Yeah, Profane, I guess it did. Because otherwise I never would have bought the enhanced versions for Witcher 2 and 3 for really low money. I never would have done it. Oh yeah. It was a really nice trip. Toussaint was also really great. I'll miss the Witcher. With his sword and his magic. We did the most irritating build for some. Where we didn't use alchemy. And we didn't use signs all that much. Just pure gameplay. Swordplay. Never understood the parrying and whatnot. But somehow we managed to complete the game on Death March. That feels quite good. Well, Death March is really not as hard. with our restrictions of never using the Ken shield and whatnot, unless it's a boss fight, it was pretty interesting to do. I hope you folks enjoyed it. And we're gonna call it here, I guess. Next game that I will likely start doing in the late night is gonna be Icewind Dale. I promised it to Pro Tip Top. The old Icewind Dale. Bit like Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment. And I'll be streaming it. I don't know. Someday when I have the time this week. Hope you folks will like that prospect. And it's time to say goodbye to the Witcher world, I guess. And I'm gonna crawl in my bed. Unless somebody in the chat still wants to say something. Witcher 1 got quite tedious for me in the end. Yeah, I don't know. The end was like... Witcher 1, I actually tossed it aside a couple times because it was too long sometimes. The parts where you have to run in the city, where you actually have to go back and forth because you need to rest in between quests. It was just tedious, all the running around. But somehow I came back to it and just ended it. And I never really felt bad about it. Witcher 1 is a great game. Only the combat system can be a little bit weird until you get really used to it. But yeah, the ending was probably... I don't remember that Witcher 1 ending in the snow world. It was just... It could have been a lot shorter. I do remember that. But oh well, apart from that, Witcher 2 was really well written. And way too short, but really well written. And Witcher 3 is just enormous. I don't know how many hours. Well, I could look it up, I guess. How many hours did we play Witcher... Did we play the save in? I don't know. Can you actually look it up? Does it say? Oh, wait, what? It doesn't say how many hours it is. Ah, well. It doesn't matter. It's a great game. I can recommend it to anybody. It comes on sale in a bundle every now and then on Good Old Games for like no money at all. Wait, so hope you folks enjoyed Witcher 1, Witcher 2 and Witcher 3, and we'll be back with Icewind Dale another day. I'm gonna sign off and crawl in my bed. Hope you folks enjoyed the final stream of the Witcher 3 saga and this DLC. And we'll be coming back with another game, another role-playing game, another day. Thanks you folks for watching, and bye-bye. And Witcher, yeah well. Let's just hope that the Netflix series will be any good, that they don't fuck it up. And then I might actually enjoy watching it and thinking back on these games. See ya, Witcher. It has been fun. And I mean it. Bye-bye.